Hi, it is Ayikam time again. So today I got a very interesting message. A Wing Chun friend asked me to share if I know anything about Samphad, a Cantonese term. And according to him that he has been heard this term in many different places and asked many people and no one can give him a clear answer of what is going on. So he wrote me and asked me if I know anything about this Samphad stuff so I can share with everybody. Okay, this is Samphad. Samphad, that's Cantonese. In Mandarin it says Xing Fa. In English, this is heart method. This stuff is pretty straightforward actually. However, this is the stuff also which is what people keep for secret. They never like to tell you. Okay. So there are basically three types of Samphad. Three types. Okay. In general, three types. The first type of Samphad or heart method actually is the core of the technology. Like for example, the Wing Chun have short strike art. It has as a core, and it is very important because if one doesn't know this core, then one will not be able to grasp what it is. So for example, long coming short receive naturally close in, 长来短接贯入身, that is a Samphad. If one do not know this, one can go through an entire life guessing. One have no idea what is a short strike. Okay. The same thing as the abandoned elbow. That is a Samphad. That is the core of the technology. If we don't know about this, the abandon of the elbow, we keeping doing this vertical structure type elbow or the Taiji Pengjing kind of elbow, we will never be able to get close in. And this is a type of Samphad. Okay, it's the core of technology. If we don't know that, we really don't know what happened. Okay. So this is the first type of Samphad. It is the core of the technology. Okay. However, one has to watch out. Even though if one knows this core of technology, if one don't practice it, or in other words, one do not cultivate or develop it, one still can't handle it. Okay. So as we all heard this term, right? Say, Sifu bring you into the door, and cultivation is up to every individual. So when a Sifu want to bring you into the indoor, bring you indoor, what Sifu going to teach you is the Samphad. Like for example, you want to study the short strike art, then Sifu tell you, okay, long coming short receive and close in naturally, and short receive is actually retract, it's not short bridge. Okay, and then you have to close in. If you don't close in, people are gonna hit you because it is a short strike, you have to close in, my son. Okay, so this is Samphad, and this is what the secret is about. You can hear many people say, oh, there's certain secret people won't tell you in the martial art or in Wing Chun or something. That is what it is. In today's words, it is like the core of the technology. If one doesn't tell you that, you don't know about it, and you cannot break through, and you cannot do anything about it. Okay, so this is the first type of samphad. Okay, it exists, and there's a lot of places like that. For example, the Wing Chun samphad. Okay, what would we say? 來留去送，甩手直衝, right? Come, receive, go, escort, disengage, straight, thrust forward. Okay? But let me tell you this. 來留去送，甩手直衝 is incomplete. Serious? Yes, serious. The major screw up of this era is thinking that the 甩手直衝 is a complete for Wing Chun, but it is not. Okay, that's why I add in or bringing back the long coming, short receive, close in, right? If without that, then it is not bound for the short strike. Okay, and the 甩手直衝, okay, 甩手直衝, it or the disengage and thrust forward linearly. This is thrust forward linearly. Okay, linearly. This is just a part of Wing Chun. There are two more quid. Serious. Okay, Wing Chun have after the 甩手直衝. Okay, and what is that? I tell you. Since, as what I tell you all, I learned from Mr. Nan Huaijing. Whatever secret come to me become no secret, because Dao means it's everybody's Dao. It's not my Dao. Okay? So the two quid which make this 來留去送，甩手直衝 is 以閃為尊，攻有並用。以閃為尊 using dodge as moving forward, using dodge as moving forward. Zun is moving forward, sim is dodge, or in Mandarin 以閃為進. Okay, 閃為進, dodge, to move forward. Okay, and then 剛柔並用，攻有並用. Hard and soft, you use it as is needed. Okay, so the entire thing is actually for the Wing Chun. Okay, the long coming, short receive, close in, that is the generic samphad or quid for the short strike art. Okay, all short strike art have that. Okay, because it belong to that category. For Wing Chun particular, the full quid is this: 來留去送，甩手直衝，以閃為尊，攻有並用. Without this, the art is incomplete and it get into problem. Okay, so the reason why today is Wing Chun fall into the trap of straight line and thrust forward kind of deal is because it is missing the teaching of 以閃為尊, dodging for moving forward. And dodging to moving forward have this dodging dodge, dodging thrust forward, and dodging slide forward. The dodging slide forward is the snake slide I'm talking about. Dodging thrust forward is another type of thrusting, but it is not the linear thrust in. So if you look at the 甩手直衝, okay, 直衝 is actually you go straight in, okay, if this x-axis straight in, and dodging to move forward is actually the horizontal. So one is vertical, one is horizontal, one is going this way and another one is going this way, okay, or going this way, okay. So one is going this way, another one is going this way. So this is 甩手直衝, this is 直衝, this for the center door, middle door fight, okay. And there's another which is the 以閃為進, which is the side door or the dodging in the center door, okay. So that is the 三法, it's the XY, it has to cover this, otherwise Wing Chun is incomplete in terms of the basic, okay. Now 剛柔並用, 剛柔並用, 剛 is hard and 柔 is soft, you use them accordingly, right? So 直衝, straight in, is also referred as 剛 hard, okay. Dodge in is 柔, because the straight in actually it rely on power and speed. The dodge in, they are play of momentum, which is not their technical play, which is not like winning via strength and speed, okay. So Wing Chun is a balanced art, and this is what it have, okay. So remember the quick, okay. The for the 三法, the mind method, the hard method, or the 三法, or the core technology of Wing Chun, the short strike part, the generic short strike part is long coming, short receive, close in. And for the Wing Chun particular, because Wing Chun is a southern short strike art, okay, so we take care of the short strike with that with that quit just now. And then for the Wing Chun particular quit is 來流去送甩手直衝以閃為進剛柔並用, okay. So the full quit has to be like that, okay. Okay, so that is for martial art stuff. So don't look at it some kinds of magic. No, there's no magic. No, this is very clearly defined. It's crystal clear. If it's not crystal clear, one will not be able to use it, okay. Now the second type is the of 三法 hard method, is how to develop or cultivate the mind core element or the mind layer elements state. How to develop that? How to develop that? One need to know the level or the state, okay, for the mind, okay. You talk about mind power and so forth, one need to know that, okay. So as in the 6 core element 613.3, the 3 state of the mind element, the settle, the quiet, and the peaceful, those are 三法. Those are the key point. So how is it? The settle, the quiet, and the peaceful, in Chinese it is 定后能静, 静后能安. First you need to settle. After settle, you can be quiet down, and after quiet down you can be peaceful. This is a 3 state, okay. This is about the stability of our mental activity. Okay, be it in thinking, visualizations, intentions, or awareness. That is about the stability. Okay, and one need to know how to develop that. Okay, that's why in my book, the basic Ancient Wing Chun Kuen Art and Science, it was written down there, the method how to develop this, you know, the get to different state, but there is process how to do that method. So this is also called mind method. If we don't know about this mind method, we can keeping talk about mind power, mindfulness, mind power, mindfulness. However, we have no way to know what is mind, because the stability state of mind we are clueless. Okay. So this is Samphad, the key, the core of the mind element handling. And also watch out. Okay. Same thing. Even if one Sifu can bring one to the state of settled, quiet, and peaceful by analogy or somewhere, one might know about it, but if one do not cultivate it, one will have no handling. And one thing I must tell everybody, mind method, the handling of mind element, like usually people talk about mindfulness, get spiritual, blah blah blah. Seriously, most have no idea what it is. Most are only talking thinking. Okay. Let's take an example for this mind stability. The first state is the settle. The second is the quiet or silence. The third is the peaceful. Okay. If one do not have a body, physical body development, which is be able to open, forget about the development of this stability. You cannot get it. Example is very simple. Those who sit in meditation, like do yoga and meditate, if their body cannot open up, they cannot have a mind development there. I don't know what they want to meditate. When the leg or the body is very uncomfortable, one sit there and is just one dealing with all this uncomfortable. The mind is no way can get into settle, and no way get into the peaceful. If you cannot settle, you cannot get into peaceful. And if your body is not open up, loose up, you cannot get into the settle. So don't kidding ourselves. Okay. So again, even though one know, okay, the three state that one still in the mind, one still has to rely on the physical. That's why this have this 6-13-3. You know, you have to go sequence. It's like combination lock. And the Chinese teaching, like people like Nan Huaijing, or my Sifu, different Sifu in teaching me, they do not like to talk about those stuff. Not that they do not want to teach you. Okay? It is this. Most of the time, we thought this is information era. We have all kinds of informations. We know when people tell you this, you say, well, I know it, right? But if the body is not conditioned properly, there's no good to talk about settle or mind. Mind cannot settle. And most of us today, When we talk about mind with the Sifu, then we say discussion. We have this all speculation. Oh, Sifu, the mind will be this way, that way, that way. Well, that's why the Sifu totally shut the whole thing off and doesn't want to talk about it. This is what work on your body. Why do I know? I go through that path. I screw up that thing big time. Now I say, well, why the hell Sifu don't tell me this? But then it's only after my body opened up, I say, oh shoot, I know now why Sifu won't say. Because my body doesn't open up, I have no idea what the heck it is. Even he tell me, it's going to screw me up because I was keeping thinking something which is according to me, but not according to the reality. Okay? So, again, this is also secret. If nobody tell you about the first you need to settle, and then then only that you have the method of development, you can get into the quiet, and then using the method you get into the peacefulness. You don't know. So you look around, okay? People talk about mind power, mindfulness. Seriously? Not putting down people. You look at them and say, huh? What the heck are you talking about? You don't even know about the stability, the stability of our mind state. What mindfulness? Okay? Mindfulness rely on this body. Like many people complain to my friends, say, well, how come Hendrik is, he said that he studies Zen and he still have bad temper with his wife. Or this and that. Let me tell you. This body influences us a lot. That's why the Buddhism has to do Anapanasati. Remember we talked about the inhale, exhale and rest. If we do not have handle of that, the body is very tough to control. There is level of how many level of the body can be controlled. Like for example, you want to get me mad at my wife? Very simple. When I am tired, then you can see me screw up. There's no BS, and I can open to you all this thing because I want you guys to know this body is tough to handle. When I'm tired, okay, or as all diabetic type 1 can tell you, when the blood sugar drop down under 70, then you start to getting all this whole bunch of stuff, reaction in your body. So the Anapanasati, using the breathing, get into the body state and regulate it, stabilize it. Those are important stuff, okay? So talk about mindfulness, all this. It really need, I hope that you know that this is a lot of things, like Mr. Nan Huaijing said, this is the human science, he said that, okay, human science. It is a human science, okay? You want to experiment? It's very simple. I say, all the time you guys thinking I'm joking. I'm not joking with you guys. Go watch a porno movie and see your body, how it change. Okay, observe it, and then add that when you get all high and all this thing, and see how can you handle your mind. I guarantee you, at that time will be, your mind might say yes, your body say no. Same thing when you get angry, it's like that. So the people who really develop it is watching their mind, their body, not only watching their mind, their body every day. When it's tired, you walk aside, take a rest. When the emotions start come out, take a rest. But sometimes we are not Buddha, okay? It will cut us unguard and get it to you. especially with people like people say, wow, why you get married with your wife or so forth. Especially the people who are close to you, your wife, your mom, your spouse, because you're so close, right? And then you sometimes you're off guard. And if you look at the people, like there's a story I want to tell you. My teacher, the Zen patriarch, Master Xuanhua, at one time in front of me and a few people, and they're actually in a lecture hall. So there's a monk, okay, a monk. He take a vow. He said that for his whole life he will not touch money, not touching money. Okay, so that means he want to cut this thing off of money. He doesn't want to touch it. Make a vow. Okay. So the monk is like sitting in my left side, and then the Sifu is sitting on my right side. Yeah, it's something like that. Okay. So what happened is that there's a guy who on the other side of the monk want to give this money to my Sifu, right? So while in this discussion of Buddhism stuff, this monk take the money, give it to the Sifu, to Venerable Xuanhua. At that instance, Sifu got the money. Sifu looked at him and smiled. He said, "Don't you vow that for your entire life you don't take money?" See? If you look at those Zen monks, the enlightenment one, their mind is extremely sharp. You do anything right away, even small thing, they see you. Okay? This monk is cultivated for a lot of years. Okay? He has really focused, very mindfulness monk, a respected monk. But even him, you see that, he missed it. Of course, he have a good heart, right? You know, somebody want to bring this money, give it, pass it to Sifu. He just say, okay, I'll just take it for you, right? But he doesn't know that that is money. He actually off guard. Okay? So this is how tough it is. So let's not get into this. I am spiritual, all this thing. And also don't look at me like I'm God or anything. I'm not. Or I don't know much. That's why I keeping telling guys I'm not grandmaster. Why? You look at the monk. It is a 24 hours, 7 days, 360 days job to be a monk. Cultivate. Still make that mistake. Where the hell I am compared with it. I just can tell you that this thing exists. So that you know what it is. Okay. So the third one is the Zen, the Samphad of the Zen. Okay. And actually Samphad in China is originate from the Zen, the Buddhism teaching. So what is this? What is it about? When the Buddha passing the mind seal or the heart seal, okay, it is go beyond the sutra or the writing or the scripture, as it was saying that it is transmitting the experience and the wisdom, bypassing the scriptures. That's where the Samphad comes. Okay. So what is it like in the Zen for the Samphad? For the Zen, the Samphad is variable. The teacher, when they help their student, and because every student is different, right? So they have a different way to get the student to enter a certain state and to realize a certain thing. So they are using different methods It can be words, it can be actions. That's why you heard you read in the Zen book that sometimes the teacher just slap the Zen monk just slap his student and student get enlightenment. That's Samphad. Or the Zen monk is just say something or silence, keep quiet, then the student get enlightenment. So that is Samphad. It just get you to be in that state, realize that state. Okay. Now, again, anybody can get a perfect realization, but that doesn't mean that you can handle it. As I share with you just now about mind, the stability and all these things. Even though, say, if I realize, okay, oh yeah, this is the original phase before my father was born. Even I realize that. If my body is still in this Hendrick body, diabetic type 1, and then tired, and then sometimes this and sometimes that body, my mind is in the chaos situation sometimes, okay, in the traffic, I still get pissed off. Even if I know, okay, I'm not saying I know, even if I know what Buddha mean for the enlightenment, it's still not mine. Because my body cannot do it. And that's why my teacher asked me, hey, you talk so much, shut up. If death come to you right now, can you handle it? Are you the master of the death? Or your own death? You see? So, all this thing has to be really careful of this Samphad stuff. As I told you guys in one of the video, like I met my cousin in Germany and he told me of the start this Zen book he read, and she thinks he got it. I said, hey, you know what? You just like reading some romance books that when you get this sweet feeling in the romance books, okay? Of course you get really pissed, but that's true, okay? So a lot of us have this kind of romance and we think, oh yeah, I know it, and enlightenment already. But the real life is, it is not that. It is really, really, really transparent and everybody have it because you're a human being. But it is really, really, really difficult to handle that. Okay, to stay in that state without getting out. That's why I always tell people, you want to test how good you are? Just give me $10, buy a movie ticket, see what is good playing in the cinema, sit in the movie theater, and tell me how many minutes later you completely lost yourself into the screen. So you want to talk about enlightenment, like Zen, spiritual, go try it. And I can tell you, I failed. Okay. So this is about Samphad to share with you. This is all exists, and this is all not just talk or thinking. I hope that you see it now. And this is the Sifu's job to get you into that state. That's why he said Sifu bring you into the door, and then the cultivation is, you have to work hard on it. Every individual is different. Okay. So yes, 來來去送甩手直衝以前為尊，剛柔並用 exists. So today is no more secret. I tell you already. That's the Samphad of Wing Chun. The short strike is long coming, short receive, close in. You know this, you know Wing Chun, you know the short strike. That's the bottom line of it. So no need to guess. So Wing Chun is not just go straight. Wing Chun is going to dodge, coming from sideways, dodge slightly the sideways. And that is how and why all those footwork thing is not not a fixed start, because first you have to ask what type of momentum is that? Is that a straight in momentum or is a dodge slide in? And then if it's a straight in, the footwork, the momentum handling, and the dodge slide in, the footwork, the momentum handling are different. And the body is different. That's why you need the snake body, the 7 balls body, the rattan body. Without that, forget about it. Okay. So you see, that's why again you need the 6-13-3. Again and again I say, don't take me lightly when I say if you don't have the 6-13-3, going to go nowhere. Okay. That is a huge, serious reason for that. So this is for you today. Hopefully it helped you. Okay, and for our friend who asked me about the Samphad, it is just that. It is just how Sifu passed experience to you. Okay, or the past the important thing for you.